Hello awesome YouTubers, sorry there's a double whammy here, mainly because I was trying the Thorna beta and the Project Cars 2 trailer got released, but this is just really short video. I probably won't be talking for the full amount of time of this footage, so I'll just keep quiet and let you guys watch the footage, but I was just giving my opinion on the beta, and it was interesting actually. I kind of played the beta having no knowledge of Thorna, only I've heard about it. I actually thought it was more RPG, but so it kind of shocked me when it was a full-on actual multiplayer game. First of all, I've heard it from a friend because he was saying how he liked a more realistic approach to sword battles, and it is quite impressive, to be honest. There's actual realistic. You get tired, you have to back off. You can't be hitting all the time really quickly or blocking all the time, which is good. It can be a pain though when you're trying to, because it's one of them games, it seems, where if they've just hit you first, you just gonna have to back out of what, because you don't have the time to swing back because you're blocking all the time. Like you'll see there, now I'd have to either bash them, time it right, or just dive out the way, which is kind of true, I guess. But no, three main clans: Samurai, Viking, and Knights. And I was a bit worried, thinking when you selected the clan, I selected Samurai just because I don't play it much in Western games. But luckily, like, you play as the other guys. But it kind of felt reminiscent of Rainbow Six Siege with the orange team, blue team, and the heroes, because that's the free DLC with the free map. So my guess is you have to grind ridiculous amount to get the new heroes. Don't know if it'd be new ancient warriors. I don't know. We were trying to think of ancient warriors that were actually like unique. If anyone can think of any, please let us know. Because Saxons is like a cross between the Vikings and the Knights, so it kind of wouldn't work. But the other thing we were amazed on is the executions, as you've already probably seen a few. You've got the option of square or triangle, and each execution is different, and I think you can customise them in the full game. But they're really awesome, they're so satisfying to get. They're just at that right level, they're not like Mortal Kombat where it's just over the top. It's just so satisfying when you get one of them, like as you saw earlier when I was taking two people on, which is, I must say, is really hard. Like, you just felt so satisfying just to like execute that one person who prevented you from executing the other guy, and it also increases the respawn time, so you kind of want to do it. And I like the fact as well you've got your light and your heavy attack as well, and different types of people go for different things. I was playing more of a mid-range. A lot of the mid-range footage is here. I did play a few of the light armoured ones, but they're the ones where you are literally hitting, backing off a lot more because you can't take as much punishment from the enemy player. But game mode wise, we all really like the idea of it almost being like a game of Risk, where the multiplayer evolves and you've got to move across areas and take over areas, and obviously be dominant across the land. And all game modes, despite being very similar, were actually different. Like the 1v1 was really fun, and I don't normally like 1v1 stuff, probably because of too many bad memories in fighting games. But no, it works a lot. And the 2v2, you'd think, oh, it's similar. It is, but it's a different sense of fun. And I like it as well with the AI that take over when a player drops out or there isn't enough, which solves issues Rainbow Six Siege has of lack of players at certain times of the day. I like the Dominion one, which is the one we're playing now, like kind of like Domination, because I love the idea that there was a mini. Well, one of the checkpoints you had like peasants or pawns, whatever you call them, and you had to take all them out to get your guys to take over B, which was kind of a fun idea. And I think the map also has got a few environmental hazards, like closing drawbridges. You can certainly push people off ledges. You've got to be careful of that on 1v1, because the amount of times you fail being pushed off a ledge and you just fall into water like a meter, but because you can't get up, it counts you as dying. I mean, people do die falling off a meter, but you know. But overall, it's good. It is a fun game. I would recommend it, but this is the downside. It's like Steep. I played the Steep closed beta as well, and
You captured Zone A.
there's not much to do. For £40, there's nothing much to do. If you're someone who likes doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's great. I didn't get Rainbow Six Siege straight away. I got it when Season 4 had started, when it was going cheap. For like 10 to 20 quid, and I'd probably only get Steep when it hits that price as well. And it's the same with this game. There's just not a lot of it unless there's a single player, because the trailer kind of hints at a single player story, but if that's the case, then maybe it's worth £40, but from the beta it just doesn't seem worth it, because it just seems to be one thing, very light, because the DLC will be one map and two new heroes probably, like Rainbow Six Siege. So it's sad really. There's not a lot to it, which I don't like at all, really, because it's just a shame, because it's great, but I don't like games with a lack of content, and a lot of games are having this. And it's probably one of the main reasons Ubisoft has been dishing 10 million games out for the past 2 years. But that's my opinion. My overall final thing is, get it if you want. It's great. It's a great, different multiplayer game, different multiplayer experience, unique from what I've played. But it's not worth the £40. It's certainly not worth getting the season pass. There's just, unless you're the sort of person who hates grinding, then like really hates grinding, then go ahead and waste your money. But yeah, overall it's great. Just wait till it comes down in price. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you around.
You captured Zone A. Sudden death.